Well, I'm going to continue the story. After we made amends with Matthew, I met up with my buddy Chris. He lived down the road. Good biker. He kind of showed me, I think a dairy instinct came first, and then I met him through school. I was like, okay. He showed me some stuff, saying, it's like ran backwards, and then, handlebar spins, and then, different techniques, different way of riding. And then what happened was that, he came up with a style. It was like, okay, well, we're gonna dig out the beginning of the jump, saying, and then, ride up and out. So we started doing that. We did a couple jumps. We tried, seeing we didn't make it wide enough, so you had to aim pretty good, seeing in order so the pegs of the side walls or your foot pegs, your foot pedals didn't hit the side. But I didn't make them wide enough. Probably would have worked if I worked a lot harder. I made it wider. But it's pretty cool. He taught me that. But and then we built another jump, saying, that was a good jump. That was down where we buried the sheep and the goats. We went down there. We hit the jump, saying a couple times, and then Jesse got in the way. Matthew's brother. I know, he got in the way, and then I end up going head over the handlebars and end up doing a face plant right into a single log. I was like, damn, I lost my breath, seeing everything. It was a bad crash. And then that took a little while to get over. And then I had another bike. I think it was a Schwinn. Blue. I missed that bike. That was a good bike. Anyway, this will teach you pretty good. Pretty fast, too. Saying, I was riding down the hill, saying, it was a pretty big hill. And saying, what happened is saying I was getting too much speed. And this thing, my handlebars started wiggling. It was like, what happened is that my handlebars twisted. And then, because of the speed wobbles. And then, it twisted. And then, I went head over heels, saying, not head over heels, but head over the handlebars. Because the wheel twisted and stopped the bike completely. And I went, my face smashed. It was a bad crash. Bad crash. And then, if you guys ever skateboard and try to do heel flip and saying you end up fucking landing in the middle, that happened a couple times. I don't skate anymore because of my back, but I wish I could. But what's another big crash? We put the go-kart on 2 wheels. That was funny. We were riding down the 100-acre wood, and then we're cruising, and then what happened? I can't remember if we started spinning or whatnot, but I went up on 2 wheels. I was like, damn, you almost flipped the go-kart. I was like, oh, that could have been bad. But, we crashed it another time. This is with singing crazy, or fucking nutbag. Saying, we're riding the go-kart, and then he's saying, he turns, and then saying, we end up falling over the what is it? I want to say cliff, but it was more like, a raised driveway, and the brook ran under the driveway, and saying he drives it, and the whole thing, we crashed right over the side, saying in the bushes. I was like, he was driving, I was the passenger, saying we were driving, and then all of a sudden, saying he lost control of it, and then we went over in down below near the brook, saying it was like probably an 8-foot, 10-foot drop. Probably 8 feet, but what we were saying, okay, what else? What was it? talking about biking. Oh, snowboarding. Tide Pod. I shouldn't say that. He's a good boarder. You know who I want to meet? Todd Richards. Remember Cool Boarders? We came up with a new trick too. We contacted Alexis about it. Came up with a new trick. And then we also came up with some hoverboard things. What came first? I'm not sure what came first. I'm not sure if the trick came first, the toggle, or the hoverboard. I kind of one coincided with the other. I can't remember what went first. Probably the toggle, and then the hoverboard. Or maybe it was no, I think it was the toggle. What it is saying, this is online. I sent an email to Lexus about it. I'm not sure if they took the information as valuable information. What it is saying is that you're using something above your head as a center of access, which doing that enables you to change rotation or change your direction of flip or whatever. You can flip and rotate in a different direction based on something above, using it as a center of access. Now think about it. Now if you're a snowboarder, then you have an idea. If you play Cool Boarders and you hit the toggle switch a bunch of times, same idea, but except for you can land it. Now think about it. Okay, you're riding. You hit a jump. Now what you're doing is that you're focusing on the center of access above your head. Not your head being the center of access, but something above it. But like, okay, well, you're doing it. You're center of access. You're twisting, you're rotating. Now you can rotate back around. This is cool. But hoverboards. I want to get one. I need two. One for R&D and one for regular riding. Or a mountain board. That'd be cool. We can add the motor to the mountain board. That's an idea. That's a tricky thing. Bam! What are you doing? What the fuck? You're supposed to be here. He's pissing me off. Anyway, tell Bam to get on the gas formula. It's a good idea. Plus, keep him busy and have something to work towards. Keep him busy, keep him motivated. He's gonna help. He's getting old. He's like 45 now, saying depressed, saying went to a couple mental institutions because he was depressed, because saying he couldn't ride because I'm sure what I don't remember what. Anyway, he was depressed because of something. And they put him on a whole bunch of depression meds, and now he can't. And how you solve the depression is you skate. And I can see if getting to that point and seeing low in your life where you need something to fill it. It's like, okay, well, I'm gonna try some drugs here. Drugs are bad, okay, but not if you need them. There's a reason why it's medical. Which is probably why he gained a lot of weight, but it's okay. He'll get better, he'll go on a couple runs, but he's still great no matter what you do. But Sean, we gotta talk to Sean. Anyway, what We also came. Remember AstroTurf? Seeing how they came up with summer riding facilities. And what it is, seeing you add AstroTurf to a board instead of having the land as AstroTurf. And you just put the board, AstroTurf on the board so you can ride it anywhere. I'm not sure if it'll work. But that's an idea. What were we talking about? Oh, planes. Why aren't people floating around and fucking flying planes? I don't know. Okay. Well, flying planes are good. Saying you just gotta have some place to land them. Just use the airport. Saying, obviously, it's a small car. Saying you're not, in the space between where you're not gonna fly an airplane. Saying 10 minutes after you fly another one. You gotta park it, and that's why there's space in between each planes. But imagine if we can distribute the even spaces where flying cars can fly in between. That'd be cool. See, and then there's use for the airports. But and you gotta use electric energy. Now the original plan to go down to NASA was to have a spindle on a gear. And on that gear was a small gear, spinning a bigger gear on a small gear, on the bigger gear on a small gear, or a bigger or small, it depends on however you want to do it, or work it, and you run the alternator from it. Now, chances are that alternator is going to be spinning faster than that spindle because of the gearing system. Now, that's going to generate enough electricity where you can charge a battery and you put a couple alternators on it, run the same thing, and you charge a battery, and then you'll have enough power to keep it running. Maybe keep it cool. It's saying run a Freon system with it, and then that'll keep it cool. I'm getting off subject. I'm losing focus here. Okay. Electric motors. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Alternators on a gearing system to keep it charged on the battery. And you're going to need a toggle switch to shut it off to keep it going. And you just keep the fan going, and it's going to keep it cool. Now, another idea, back to another idea. Portable fans. Oh, back to that. Sally came up with that. We just pushed the limits. We ain't pushing them, but we blowing them up. We want the scene to expand. We want the scene to erupt. So bolt the door and hold the phone because tonight we ain't sick of the boss. Tonight, well, gee, I just want to have some new good old fashioned fun, yo. I love Dan. He's a character. Okay, he's good. He's cool. He's a good guy. Good teacher too. Now back to the fans. We gotta figure out. Okay, we gotta put the fans in. I love Dan. Dan, we're coming with an idea here. What it is saying we can use these power packs to power the Freon through a radiator. Through a fan. So what is you get the fan and then you get the alternator, or not the alternator, the radiator, and then you run coolant through it, and then powered by power pack. Now you get the regular power pack, but you need to keep it charged. So I run an alternator from it, and you run the spindle from the fan to the alternator to the power pack, or you can just have the battery that's a renewable resource, which is something we're working on, where you won't need the alternator. But anyway, we gotta look up hoverboards again. We're back to that. Anyway, I said enough. Okay, good luck with that. Have fun. Bye.